Hey, welcome back to Twisted Willow. Today we're going to be having a look at my chicken coop. It is in dire need of cleaning, and I'm going to be taking some old things out and just kind of showing you what I've learned, things that I like, things that I don't like about our current setup. So here is where we collect eggs. This is a newer set of nesting boxes I've built. I wasn't too happy with our old ones that were actually in their coop area. So these ones are on the outside. I've just learned that everything that you put in their coop, they will eventually find some way to perch on and go to the bathroom on. And it's just impossible to keep up with that kind of cleaning. So this has been really great. The eggs have come out really nice and clean, and I'm just super, super happy with having nesting boxes on the outside. So one of the things we're going to take care of today is the nesting boxes that are inside the coop, and we're going to pull them out and get everything all nice and clean. So I do want to mention that this style of nesting boxes I actually got from Justin Rhodes from his chickshaw, and it's really great because you can turn the nesting boxes around. So we've been having an egg eater lately. We have some young chickens that are just learning what the nesting boxes are for, and so in times when I don't want them to get in there, like overnight, it's really nice that I can close those boxes and make sure that they stay nice and clean, and we just turn them frontwards in the morning. This is our automatic coop door. I made it out of a cutting board and the Brinsea automatic coop door opener. I can put a link down in the description box if you're interested in the exact kind that I got. We're really, really happy with it. It makes getting the chickens in and out so much easier. So this is the inside of our chicken coop, and it's a spare stall in our barn. And it's been really great in the wintertime to have the chickens nice and close to us. It makes it easier to care for them. These are our newer nesting boxes that we've built on the outside of the stall. These are the old ones that we really disliked. You can see the chickens have made a mess, and the new ones, there's nothing for them to sit on to make a mess on. So we're going to be really happy to get these out of here. As you can see, there's just a lot of stuff. We have a wire wall at the back, a temporary wall, so we're going to be building a solid wall to keep the dust inside their coop. These are their roosting bars, and we're really happy with them, but we need a little extra room, so we'll be looking at building some new ones. This is a feeder. It was for horses, and they do lay eggs in there, but then they also roost on the edge and tend to go to the bathroom, so I just have been adding hay pretty much daily to try to just keep it clean. And yeah, as you can see, it's just been a really rough winter, so I haven't really had a chance to do a really good coop clean yet. So we're going to be scooping all of this out today and putting all fresh shavings in and getting all the stuff out that we really don't need in here. We are going to keep the sawhorses. These old sawhorses were given to us, and they make some excellent extra roosting space. And we're going to be taking out this green dish. It's the top of a sandbox, but we were using it to feed our chickens when it was too nasty and cold outside. So that will be getting cleaned and getting out of here as well. So this is the stall all scooped out. We have rubber floor matting in here, which has been great. Makes it really nice and easy to clean, especially in the springtime. I can get the water in here. But for now, we're just going to be putting fresh shavings on top. It will be soaking up any extra moisture and make everything nice and fresh and clean in here. This is the corner feeder that I'm going to be ripping out right now so that we don't have this issue. I'm just checking for, you can see some screws in here, so hopefully this should be pretty easy to take out. these were very large screws and they were very deep seated, and some of them were already a little bit stripped, so I had to be super careful getting them out. Did you lay an egg? No, I'm laying eggs. As I bumped those roosting bars, it actually knocked the bottom rail off, so we will have to fix that. Now everyone is kind of freaking out because they hate when anything is changed, when anything is new, so they all just ran outside here. I am so happy to see this thing gone. It has been such a long time that I've been wanting to take it out, and I'm so glad that I was finally able to get around to doing it. There is a small triangular platform left at the bottom of this. It seems to be connected to the walls, and it's not something that is going to be messy or difficult to keep clean, so I've just decided that I'm going to leave it alone rather than open another can of worms. So much better. I'm just so happy that this is one thing that I can take off my daily to-do list. I should have done it a long time ago. I've put the shavings back in now, and I have to fix the bottom rail that has popped off our roosting bars, so I'm just going to put a screw in that. We just made these roosting bars out of some old fence rails that were left on our property, and they've been working perfectly. Chickens seem happy with the roosting bars all fixed up and fresh shavings on the floor. This is all of our chickens in here right now. It's dark outside. So it's so late that I think I'm going to be tackling these nesting boxes tomorrow. Everybody's super interested in the new corner and seeing what it's all about. It's the next day and I've removed the old nesting boxes, so that corner is still all nice and clean. The roosting bars have held up just fine. I've kind of reconfigured the sawhorses just to make it a little bit easier to clean and get around in here. and those old nesting boxes are gone, and I'm so happy that the chickens have so much more floor space in here. So yeah, super, super happy with it. So we have more plans for this. As I've mentioned before, we're going to build a solid wall that goes right up to the ceiling in the back. And that's going to keep the dust down and allow us to use that other stall on the other side of the wire for our other animals. Another thing that we really need in this space is a door from the main area of the barn into this stall. Currently I have to go outside. And as well, we will be sealing this up. We will be building a solid wall straight to the ceiling. But in this corner here, we're going to be cutting a hole for a door. It's just going to make things easier, especially in the winter time for feeding and watering everybody. But we're just loving all of this open space. And I think it's just going to be so much easier, so much cleaner. One thing that I've learned after a couple years of owning chickens is just less is more. Less things in their coop area, just keeps things cleaner, gives them more space to run around, especially when it's not so nice outside. And this is an update on our broody hen Goldie. She has hatched her first chick that I see. I hear more peeping under there. So she was sitting on 8 eggs, so we will be seeing in the coming days how many she's hatched, and we're just super happy. This is just the best incubator brooder ever, is to let the broody hens hatch our eggs for us. The hens just do a much better job than we ever could. She shows them how to get food and how to drink from the waterer and all of those things. She knows when to keep them warm. So this is how we prefer to hatch chicks here. So this batch we decided to let this hen sit on our Mistral Gris eggs. They are our meat bird variety.